Alright, welcome back. Another video. This time we got the West predictions. And it's going to be a different year. The Lakers have rebuilt, but maybe not got everything together yet. The Clippers swapped a couple pieces out. Maybe they've improved a little bit there. But I have Utah. I have Utah in their acquisition of Mike Conley being the team that leads the West. It's like the West is a different kind of conference than any other sports conference, where you just have to be one of the 8 teams. It really doesn't matter. Not to say that home court advantage doesn't matter, but you like these teams barely move. Like these are the teams that are going to move like 7 and 8. These teams are put together, well crafted, well thought out, well designed to combat each other. It's just really competitive out in the West, where the East is really, you don't know, you got a lot of unproven pieces, you got a lot of young guys that have yet to develop and what they will become. Out West, you kind of got, things are concrete, things have been going on for a while, and things have been put together to take on a big three or big four, and now it kind of looks like this season's going to be the battle of the duos. So some of these teams that have been put together for a while have an advantage over that because they have a lot of depth. And one of those teams is Utah, where a guy like Joe Ingles is just really good at moving defensively and moving offensively without the ball. He's really able to get to spots defensively where he's able to help out or even take his man one-on-one and have them pass out of his defense into, like, they're able to break down the offense by having them push the ball around and make mistakes. Adding Mike Conley, having someone who can dominate the ball and allow Mitchell to be more of a catch and shoot and more spot up in certain areas, and maybe play more like Klay Thompson and develop this like lethal catch and shoot game to that they could bring to Utah, as well as some of their other additions and what they've had there with like Rudy Gobert defensively. It just makes for a solid unit where I think they can get enough wins that they just end up being number one. It's like it's random between the top four. Like any of them could be top four type of thing. It's going to be a game or two that decides it. It doesn't really matter. Like if you're first or third, it's not going to matter. You're a quality team, and you can do some damage to these other teams here. So next I have the Clippers, and they add Kawhi Leonard. Everybody knows he just won the championship for the Raptors, and they're hoping he can do the same in Los Angeles, but not for the Lakers, for the Clippers. I have them second, winning their division because the Clippers were a decent core. They have Doc Rivers, and they just added Kawhi Leonard, so it's possible that they could be the best team, but I don't think they have enough parts, and they're going to rest. Like, I can see Kawhi playing 62, 66 games again, and not having the whole team together to get enough wins to beat a Utah or a Denver, which Denver played really well last year. A lot of guys are coming back. I don't know how they're going to develop and take the next step. Does Jamal Murray take the next step, and does it become as good as Donovan Mitchell and other guards, like De'Aaron Fox? Like, does Jamal become that guy who's as good as the rest of these guards that are coming up here? Next, I have Golden State. Yes, they've lost some pieces. Yes, they've lost Durant, but Durant's hurt, so it wasn't going to really help them anyways. Draymond's going to be better defensively and better offensively without Durant there. His spacing's going to work, and what he's able to do in that charm will work better with him out being there. So it's kind of a full subtraction with him being there, and adding D'Angelo Russell.